Good morning. It's Monday the 16th of November. This is your comprehension. Luke's pet spider. My pet is a spider. He's called Dizzy. My mum found him under my bed and I rescued him. There was silence. Luke sat down at his desk again. Is that all, Luke? Yes, miss. There wasn't really anything else to add about Dizzy. Luke had only rescued him that morning, just before school. Everyone had been told to write a piece about their pet or a neighbour's pet. Luke's neighbour was the old lady who owned the flat where Luke and his mother lived. She had the downstairs flat, which she shared with a mangy and smelly old dog. That was why she wouldn't allow Luke to have any pets. Luke didn't want to write about the old dog, and up until that morning, his notebook had been blank. Then he had found Dizzy. Luke added, "But I've brought Dizzy to show everyone." He took a shoebox from under the desk and opened the lid carefully. 3 hairy legs dangled over the side of the box, and Luke quickly shut it again. Mrs. Matthews shuddered. "I think that's quite enough, Luke," she said, "and I think you should let Dizzy free after the lesson. It isn't very kind to keep a spider in a box." Replay the reading as many times as you need to, and remember to read along yourself. When you're ready, you can have a go at these questions on Teams. The first question is to look at the question starter and write your answer beside it. Who found the pet spider? Where did Luke sit down? When did Mrs. Matthews say that Luke should let the spider go? What did Luke keep the spider in? Why didn't he want to write about the dog? Remember to go back to the text to find the answer. Don't make one up. All of the answers will be here in the story above. Next, you have a true and false grid, and remember to write your evidence from the text as well. Luke had not written in his notebook. We can go up to the text. We can skim and scan until we find the phrase about his notebook. Up until that morning, his notebook had been blank. We can use that as our evidence and then say whether that was true or false. Next, we have to put these events into chronological order. Find these events in the text and put them in time order. So next to the first event, write the number 1, second event, number 2, and so on. When you've done that, we finish with a true, false, can't tell grid. Again, for each of these statements, go back to the story, find your evidence.